Hello, in this video we'll be talking about exercise 3.2 and it deals with the sine and cos, the trigonometric function values. So to do that we'll start list out all the values that we know for certain set of degrees or certain set of values of theta or x. So we'll talk about 0, pi by 6 that is 30 degree, pi by 4 45 degree, pi by 3 and pi by 2. So first we'll talk about sine. Sine 0 is 0, sine 30 is half, sine 45 is 1 by root 2, sine 60 is root 3 by 2, and sine pi by 2 is 1. So cos 0 is 1, so we just have to write it reverse. Cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2, cos 45 is 1 by root 2, cos 30 is 1 by 2, and cos 90 is 0. Now we'll have tan 0 is 0, tan 30 is 1 by root 3, tan 45 is 1, tan 60 is root 3, and tan 90 is infinity or cannot be determined. So we have the other three functions are cosecant, so that will be nothing but 1 by sine. So for example, if we want to find cosecant 30, so that would be nothing but 1 by sine 30, that is nothing but 1 divided by 1 by 2, so that is nothing but 2. So similarly for secant would be equal to 1 by cos, and cot would be equal to 1 by tan. So the next question would be, what if we want to find the angle which is more than 90 degree? If x is greater than 90, then how to find? So let's see. So to do that, we also have to know in which quadrant which trigonometric function would be positive or negative. So to remember that, there is a simple mnemonic that would be A S T C, which tells us in the first quadrant all trigonometric functions are positive. So in the second quadrant only sine function is positive. So we'll have sine and cosine function would be positive, and rest everything would be negative. So here tan and cot would be positive, and here in the fourth quadrant only cos and secant would be positive. So this is usually termed as ASTC rule, right? So according to this, we'll have to find out. Let's say if we want to find let's say sine of 135 degree, right? So to do this, we can write sine of pi, that is 180. We'll have to write 180 minus 45 is nothing but 135. So this is obviously in second quadrant, so this would be 130 degree or 145 degree, right? So we'll have sine 180 would be negated. We can simply write this would be equal to sine 45 degree. So since sine is positive in second quadrant, there would be no negative here, so that would be nothing but 1 by root 2. Similarly, if we want to find the value of cos 135, so we'll have this would be nothing but cos of 180 minus 45. Since cos is negative in the second quadrant, we'll have minus cos of 45 degree. So this is nothing but minus 1 by root 2. Okay. And also, since cos is positive in the fourth quadrant, right? So we can write cos of minus x is equal to cos x if x is less than 90, right? And it is greater than 0. Also, minus x is nothing but, if we are measuring in the clockwise direction, that would be negative, right? So this would be usually positive measurement angle, and this would be negative measuring angle, right? So similarly, if we want to write sine of minus x, that would be nothing but minus sine x, because sine would be negative in the fourth quadrant. Okay, so now we'll jump on to the numericals. 3.2. So the first question is, so we'll have to find the values of other 5 functions, right? So the first question is cos x is equal to minus 1 by 2, right? So the cos is negative, so they've also given that in third quadrant. Okay, so cos is negative in third quadrant. Okay, so for what value that we will be getting 1 by 2, so that is nothing but cos of, so in the first quadrant cos 60 degree is 1 by 2. So if you want to see that in the third quadrant, we'll have cos of 180 plus 60 will be equal to minus 1 by 2, because cos is negative in the third quadrant. See, if we add 180 degree, there will be no changes in cos. Cos will remain as it is, right? So this is nothing but cos of 180 plus 60 is 240 degree, right? So this can also be written as cos of pi plus pi by 3. So this is nothing but cos of 4 pi by 3. So the value of x is equal to what? 4 pi by 3 or 240 degree. Okay, so now we'll have to find sine 240. So that would be equal to, in the third quadrant sine is also negative, that is sine of 180 plus 60, that is minus root 3 by 2, and we'll have tan 240 degree, that is nothing but tan of 180 plus 60 AST. So the third quadrant tan is positive, so tan 60 is root 3 plus root 3. So here cosecant x is nothing but the reciprocal of this, that is minus 2 by root 3, and cot x is nothing but the reciprocal of tan, that is 1 by root 3. Also secant x is nothing but reciprocal of cos, that is minus 2. We have question 2. Sin x is equal to 3 by 5 in second quadrant. So in second quadrant only sine and cosecant is positive, rest everything would be negative. So cosecant would be equal to, cosecant x would be equal to 5 by 3, that is nothing but reciprocal of sine. So since we have to find rest everything, so we know that by the definition sine is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse, right? So if this angle is x, so the opposite is nothing but 3, hypotenuse is 5. So since we know that 3, 4 and 5 is a Pythagorean triplet, so the other side would be 4. So now we'll have cos x is equal to, since cos is negative in the second quadrant, we'll have minus adjacent divided by hypotenuse, that is 4 by 5. Secant x is equal to minus 5 by 4, and tan x is equal to, in second quadrant tan is also negative, opposite that is 3 divided by adjacent, that is 4, and cot x is equal to reciprocal of tan, that is minus 4 by 3. Alright, so we'll have question number 3. Cot x is equal to 3 by 4 in third quadrant. Okay, so in third quadrant we have tan and cot is positive, so rest everything would be negative. So if we have a right angle triangle, and if this angle is x and this is 90 degree and this is hypotenuse, and this would be opposite and this would be adjacent, we know that cot is nothing but adjacent side divided by opposite side. So adjacent side is nothing but 3 and opposite side is nothing but 4. So 3, 4 and the hypotenuse will be equal to 5. So here tan is nothing but the reciprocal of cot, that is 4 by 3. So sin x is nothing but opposite divided by hypotenuse, that is 4 minus 4 by 5, because sin is negative in the third quadrant. So sin and cosecant x is nothing but reciprocal of sin, that is minus 5 by 4, and cos x is given by minus 3 by 5, and secant x is given by reciprocal of cos, that is minus 5 by 3. Fourth question, we have secant x is equal to 13 by 5 in fourth quadrant. Alright, so in fourth quadrant cos and secant are positive, rest every functions would be negative. So if we have a right angle triangle and if this angle is x, so we know that secant x is given by hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. Hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. So that is nothing but hypotenuse is 13, adjacent side is 5, that is 13 by 5. Okay, so we know that 12, 5, 12 and 13 is a Pythagorean triplet. So we'll have opposite side would be equal to 12. So we know that cos x is nothing but reciprocal of secant, that is 5 by 13, and we'll have sin x is equal to minus, because we are in fourth quadrant, sin is nothing but opposite, that is 12 divided by hypotenuse is 13, and cosecant x is nothing but reciprocal of sin, that is 13 divided by minus 12. So we also have tan x is nothing but opposite divided by adjacent, that is minus 12 by 5, because we are in fourth quadrant, as well as cot x, that is nothing but reciprocal of tan, that is minus 5 by 12. Fifth question, we have tan x is equal to minus 5 by 12, and we are in second quadrant. So we know that in second quadrant sine and cosecant are positive, rest everything are negative. So we have in the right angle triangle, so all these diagrams are roughly sketched. So we have, if this is x, the opposite side is 5, adjacent side is 12, the hypotenuse would be 13, because 5, 12 and 13 are Pythagorean triplet. So we'll have cot x is equal to minus 12 by 5. This is just a reciprocal. Now we'll have sin x is equal to opposite, that is 5, divided by hypotenuse is 13. We'll have positive for sine only, sine and cosecant only. Cosecant x is nothing but reciprocal of sine, that is 13 by 5. Cos x is nothing but adjacent, that is 12 divided by 13, and secant x is nothing but 13 divided by 12. We'll have minus for these two. And question number 6, that is sine of 765 degree. Okay, so if we plot sine function, okay, so here we'll have x and here we will have values. Let's say this is 1 and this is -1. So sine starts from 0 degree and goes to 1 at 90 degree and comes back to 0 at 180 degree and goes to -1 at 270 and comes back to 0 at 360, and this would be repeated till infinity. Okay, so this corresponds to 1 revolution. So again after 360 degree the same pattern would be repeated for each revolution. Okay, so now this we have sine of, we can write this as 720 degree plus 45 degree. So this is nothing but 2 revolutions. So we'll have 2 revolutions completed and from then we'll have 45 degree somewhere here. Alright, so 720 degree will be completing 2 complete revolutions. Alright, so again we are starting at 0 degree line and then we'll be moving to 45 degree line. So since we can only find out what is 45 degree and then we can simply write this. So this is nothing but sine of 45 degree. So that is in first quadrant. First quadrant all the functions are positive. Sine 45 degree is 1 by √2 and cosecant x is nothing but reciprocal of sine, that is 1 by √2. So cos so we'll have next question. Cosecant of -1410 degrees. So we know that sine of minus x is nothing but minus sine x. So this also corresponds to, we can also write this for cosecant. Cosecant of minus x is nothing but minus cosecant x. Okay, so this is nothing but minus cosecant of 1410 degrees. So if we complete 1 revolutions, we'll be traversing 360 degrees for 1 revolution, 720 degrees for 2 revolutions, and we'll have again plus 360 degree will have 8 and 1080 degree will have 3 revolutions, and 1440 for 4 revolutions. So we can write this as minus cosecant of 1440 minus 30 degree. So since we'll have, so 1440 is nothing but horizontal line, so we are subtracting 30 degrees from this, so this would be nothing but in 4th quadrant. So in 4th quadrant, what is there, what is positive? Only cos and secant are positive, so this cosecant would be negative. So since we have minus of minus cosecant 30 degree, so this minus will be cancelled, we'll have cosecant 30 degree, that is nothing but 1 by sine 30, that is nothing but 1 divided by 1 by 2, that is 2. And question number 8, we have tan of 19 pi by 3. So this we can write it as tan of 3 ones are and 3 6 are 18, right? So 6 pi plus 1 by and plus pi by 3. So if we take the LCM, we'll have 19 pi by 3. So we'll have 6 pi is nothing but 3 revolution, right? So 3 revolutions, and then we'll have 30 degree. So we'll be completing 3 revolutions here, and then we'll be moving towards positive direction for 60 degree, that is pi by 3. So this is in first quadrant. So since first quadrant all the transformations, all the functions are positive, there is no need to worry about the negative sign. So we'll have tan of pi by 3. So that is nothing but root 3. Question number, we have sine of minus 11 pi by 3. So minus sine of 11 pi by 3. So if we convert this 11 pi by 3 to degrees, we'll have 11 into 180 divided by 3. 3 1 times and 3 60 times. 11 6 times is 66 and 660 degree. Okay, so we'll have that is nothing but minus sine of 720 degree minus 60 degree. Okay, so this is nothing but in fourth quadrant. So in fourth quadrant sine is negative, so we'll have minus of minus sine 60 degree. Okay, so this is nothing but sine 60 degree, and that is nothing but root 3 by 2. And then we'll have question number 10, that is cot of minus 15 by 4 pi, right? So this is nothing but minus, so let's convert this to degrees. We'll have minus 15 by 4 into 180. This is nothing but 290 times into 2 times into 1 time into 45 times. So we'll have 15 times 45. Okay, so we can also go, so since we'll have a very huge number, we can also try another method. So that would be cot minus cot of for 1 time and for 3 times. So that is 3 pi plus 3 pi by 4. So we'll have minus, so 3 pi is nothing but so we'll be here in 180 degree line. So we are again traveling 3 pi by 4 degrees from 180 degree line, right? So 3 pi by 4 is nothing but 3 by 4 into 180. So that is nothing but for 1 time and 4 45 time. 45 times 3 is 3 5 times is 15, 1 3 4 times is 12 plus 1 13. So we are traveling 130 degrees, sorry, 135 degrees from this line. So here we'll be having 270 degree, so we'll be traveling 90 degrees here and 45 degrees from here. All right, so this is nothing but minus 45 degrees. All right, so we are in fourth quadrant. All right, so this is nothing but in fourth quadrant cot is negative, so we'll have minus of minus cot 45 degree. So this is nothing but positive cot 45, that is nothing but 1.